Over on Prime, we've got a little movie called Nanny that we were able to cover back at Sundance and putting it on people's radar because it's one of the most intriguing thrillers dealing a lot with culture, and where you have a nanny who takes care of this very upper class, I believe they were in New York, Manhattan couple who have a child who's starting to assimilate more to her foods and her way of speaking, and that starts to bother the family a little bit. I had the chance to revisit a little bit of this, especially some interviews. Now that it's out on Prime, it did a really great festival run. I don't know if you were able to catch it again, but I would highly recommend putting this one on people's radar because I think it's one of the better movies that Prime was able to release this year.
Yeah, I haven't caught it since Sundance, but it was one of the ones that I remember most vividly from Sundance, and obviously was the award winner from the U.S. Dramatic category.
It was.
Yeah, so it's worth keeping up with, even if you just have like a curiosity in Sundance and the types of movies that get chosen and awarded there. There's a lot of really fascinating stuff to this film, and I think it also rewards like reading up about some of the folk horror and elements that are incorporated in it. But yeah, I do think that there's so much that so much intriguing about the way that people are set against each other, or the way that different characters are used in this film. Michelle Monaghan,
she's fantastic.
Probably the most recognizable face here, is really, really good in it. But yeah, Anna Diop in the main role really does have like the big like weight of this character, and I think it's definitely one of the movies that is getting overlooked from this year. So if you have a chance to check it out on Amazon Prime, it's absolutely worth the time.
If I may, a little tangent here about, do you believe filmmakers should call out critics?
I don't like when they do it, because I think there's like a power disparity there. But at the same time, there's a lot of like film critics who don't really.
There's no power disparity between film critics? What's the director of this movie?
I guess it.
What's the name of the director of this movie?
But I guess when
no power disparity.
When you said it to me, I was thinking more about the James Camerons of the world than the Nikati Jusus. But
now you're gonna make me. What did you think about James Cameron flipping off those people? I'm kind of pro that too, because I don't think those were fans. But
yeah,
sticking to this, I think the reason why this hasn't been up there, you can even see it from the score, is the fact that a lot of big major outlets, when it came out from Sundance, they trashed it, bro, and they didn't not like it. They belittled it. So that could be an answer in terms of those two different worlds that you have there from a filmmaker and artist, and then critics who may not understand that world. So I do like that someone had mentioned in the comments about the Atlanta season 3 episode, because that's one of the big things after catching this at Sundance, that when we got that Chet Hanks episode, I correlated with it a lot. So Nanny, out on Prime and worth catching.
There are definitely similarities there, and for what it's worth, Nanny was out well before that Atlanta episode was out. But Nanny is also like a more deeply thought psychological and cultural thriller than the Atlanta episode, which is mostly played for as a joke.
Still same themes though, but
yeah,
good doubleheader, I guess, if you want to catch them.